We are going to look at the pseudocodes for traversal. So in our last lesson, we talked about the depth-first traversal. We looked at the 3 cases. We looked at how to write our tree out, the values in our trees, if it was a post-order traversal, if it was an in-order traversal, and for a pre-order traversal. We're now going to look at the pseudocodes for all 3. The first one, let's look at the pre-order. So with the pre-order, we need to first of all look at the root. Then we look at the left child. Then we look at the right child. And what would happen is we would print out 2, 1, and 3. So we always start with the root, 2. Then we check. Is it null? It is not. If it's not null, we're going to go to the next line, which is output. So we're going to output the value, which is 2. Then we look at the left side of 2. Well, the left side of 2 is 1. And we're going to call our recursive procedure preorder 1. For the preorder 1, we check if it's null. It is not. So we're going to look at printing out the value. So we're going to print out 1. Then we check the left side of this node. Well, it's null. We return. Then we check for the right side of number 2. So the right side of number 2, we're going to check, and that is going to be 3. So on the right side of 2, we have 3. So we're now going to call 3. So preorder 3. It is not null. So we look at printing out the value 3. Now we've done the left side. The right side is null. So we now need to end the procedure. This is the code for our preorder. So this is a Python code. The full code, we've done it in previous lesson, how it works. So we're creating an object node. Then we're creating our values to go inside our binary search tree, which we insert here. At the bottom here, it shows you how this would be printed out. It's a pre-order 1. So we're going to print out the root, then the left child, then the right child. So the output looks like this, 2, 1, 3. So this one always prints out the root first. Next, we'll look at the in-order traversal. So in-order traversal, we will first look at the left child, then the root, then the right child. The output would be 1, 2, 3. So we always start with the root. So this is 2. So in order 2. It is not null. Now we're going to look at the left side of 2. Well, the left side of 2 is pointing to 1. So we're going to recursively call this. So we're going to go to 1. In order 1. It is not null. So we're going to look at the left side of 1. Well, it's null. We're going to output, print out 1. Then we look at the right side of 1, which is null. Then we're going to return. We're going to return back to 2. Well, with 2, we're going to print it out. So we're going to print out the number 2. Then we're going to now check the right side of 2. Checking the right side of 2, well, the right side of 2 is 3. So in order 3. In order 3, it is not null. We're checking the left side. Well, the left side is null. So we're going to return and print out 3. Now the right side is also null, so we need to end the procedure. This is what it looks like in Python code. So def in order if node is not known. So in this case, I've just used known for null. In order, so we're going to print out the left child, then the root, then the right child. And the output would be 1, 2, and 3. This one would actually print it out in the order. So 1, 2, 3. The last one is the post-order traversal. So just to recap, we need to visit the left child first. Then we look at the right child. Then we look at the root. So this would print out 1, 3, 2. So let's go through this. So the root is always going to be the first one, which is 2. Post-order 2. It is not null. So we're going to look on the left side of 2. Well, the left side of 2 is 1. So now we're going to call for 1. Preorder 1. It is not null. We look on the left side of 1, which is null, so we return. We look on the right side of 1, which is null, then we return. Then we print out the value 1. Then we're going to go back to 2. Post order 2. It is not null. So we've already done the left side of 2. We're now going to the right side of 2. Well, the right side of 2 is 3. So we're now going to call post order 3. Well, post order 3, it is not null. We need to check the left side of 3. That's null. We return. We need to check the right side of 3. Well, that's null. We return. Then we're left with, let's print it out. So print out the number 3. Then we need to return back to the root. So we have post order 2. It is not null. We've already done the left side, so we don't need to go left anymore. We've done the right side, so we don't need to go to the right anymore. And what is just left now is going to print it out. So now we print out the number 2. Nothing else to do. We end the procedure. Now this one is like this. So the Python code, so def post order if node is not known. Post order, so we're going to first look at the left child, then we'll look at the right child, then we'll look at the root. So this would print out 1, 3, 2. So this one always prints out the root last. So these are the 3 codes next to each other, the 3 pseudocodes. So the only difference when you write this is the preorder, the output is the first one, whereas in the Inorder, the output is the second line, if I'm looking inside the if statement. And the post order, the output is at the end. Now, these are the 3 codes compared to each other, so it's the same tree, well, trying to be the same tree. And the only difference here will be the preorder, Inorder, post order. If you find the video helpful, please click the like button. And the next video hopefully is looking at a quiz for traversal. So how do you think you would do? Right, look for this video. See you soon.